Yo, what up, guys? It's me again. I didn't post for my designated time on Saturday. I'm sorry about that. Get used to like 30-minute videos like once a week. Okay, this is just anything for people who want this. I will try posting fanfics, I guess. Not the ship ones. Those are fucking. Ugh. I hate doing ship fanfics. God damn, I hate those. But. I will do like was it Naruto in like certain areas? Like what if Naruto was smart? What if Naruto was neglected, etc., etc. Like that type of shit. All right. I'm actually good with doing those. So, continuing on, I'm pretty sure I left this off with Gara, and I'm pretty sure I left him with the Mizukage. I'm pretty sure I gave him all chakra natures, but he mostly uses fire, lightning, and void, which people think is a Kenkai Genkai. It technically is. He just adds chakra to his void element from his guardian or light powers, and bam, he can use it constantly. So, continuing on, I think this is where he left to go attack Gara. And so, in terms, he teleports to Gara. He he sees him beating the shit out of everyone else, and like, ha, fucking Konoha's weak. And yeah, in terms, Konoha was just honestly getting their ass handed to him during this entire fight. If anything, they literally Naruto coming in was gonna save their asses because they almost lost Sasuke because Gaara's a lot more powerful in this one. Man, he's a lot more powerful. So yes, he's a lot more powerful in this version of this one. So Sasuke almost died. Naruto came in, smacked Gaara on the fucking head, kicked him a few trees over. He got to Sasuke. He used he used a like I guess you can say a healing rift. He gathered all the people with a because he's gonna have stasis too. So he gathered them all with like a dust ray grenade. Considered them enemies for a very short while. Pulled them all in. Uh, and he released it, so they were getting healed. And in terms that just they got healed. Naruto's taking a fight with Gaara, cause I said Gaara's a lot stronger, so he's actually matching Naruto somewhat. But though Naruto's not trying, he's holding back. Naruto, in terms, is literally trying his hardest to drive Gaara away, but not really that effective. Is honestly the most that's happening here is him leading them away somewhat, but Gaara's going back to try and attack them. In terms, not the best thing for him. It wasn't the best option for Naruto to fight there, especially considering he has to go help the ninja, which he really doesn't want to. But he does anyways because it was Mizukage's order. Because he got to them right before he started anything. In terms, if anything, Naruto was planning on saying he got there late, let a few of them die and just save the rest. But he was like, Mizukage is gonna find out. I don't want to get in trouble. Fuck that shit. I know I could beat her ass, but damn, she's scary. Damn, females are scary. If you wonder why I'm taking pauses, I'm playing like a game right now. But yes, he was just going on. He fucking beat the shit out of Gaara eventually because he leaded them away. And in terms, anything that's happening right now is just completely at least a few hundred feet away from the team that went to go get Gaara originally in canon without Naruto. So yes. Gaara goes into his half Bijo mode. I don't know, half Shikaku mode? What the fuck you call it? Not my I don't care. I don't know what you call it, half Shikaku mode. Eh, it's whatever. It's honestly whatever what you call it right now. I can't care. But if you personally want to get into this, I was saying he would go up with a right hook, then he would do a ox kick right to his head, and then go just straight onto his head with another punch, slamming to the ground. But Gar would extend his sand, wrapping around Naruto's legs, and then again, he's every class, and he can put every exotic on. So he's a hunter, and He used the dash ability with, I think, the new helmet, which just lets you shift completely out of nowhere. And yes, hold up a second. I don't know what to call it, but any exotic I say will go in this story, cause fuck it, we want it interesting. I can make new exotics if I want to. My what if? Fuck y'all. You don't like it? But yes, in terms, he does eventually get the upper hand on him. And in doing this, he shifts, and Gar is surprised. He's confused also at the very same time. He doesn't know what to do, and Naruto comes in with a deadly kick, just an ox kick, straight. You know the move Tsunade does in Sakura's training and shit, and I think it was also not during the Orochimaru first scene where Orochimaru is asking her to heal his hands. I think somewhere else he does, but I know that happens during Sakura's training in the first part. I can't remember most of Naruto Shippuden. I can remember the war arc, and that's about it. Cause that shit cool. But yes, that happens in there. In turns, they are also Gaara sends crashing to the down. He gets knocked out, but that's the bad part for Naruto, which he doesn't realize yet. He's knocked out. In terms, Nagara Shikaku takes over, and I'm pretty sure said Naruto had the Nine Tails, and I'm pretty sure I gave him his sister. If he didn't have a sister, he has a sister and parents. Fuck it. By story, I choose when I want to happen. Though I should probably do some more research to see if he has the parents, but I'm just too lazy right now. So yeah, we roll with it. So Shikaku takes place, and in terms, Minato fucking sees this Orochimaru attacking and like, oh fuck, oh fuck me, why? Why the fuck did our fucking son, why did the Nine Tails Jinchuriki, our fucking son, have to leave us? Like, why? Just why? I could summon Gababuta, but I can't get out of this fucking force field. Like, but in terms, Naruto's there, which is way better than Gababuta. I don't think I gave him the eyes. Someone wanted me to give him Sharingan. I'm actually gonna do that. Fuck it. I'll listen to you guys for once. I'm giving him Sharingan. But I'm gonna give him a special Sharingan. Because what he's gone through, he doesn't even fucking. Yeah, that's some fucking doing what Sasuke has. Tsutomu's light work. He had light work. Had that like a few days after the beating because what they were doing to him. Just, just, just the fucking shit they've done to him gives him the fucking. Okay, this is a continuation from next week because I actually had to do some other stuff. I actually had to start doing something right after. So I'm very sorry to all the people who really wanted something. I am very sorry about last week. I got so much sidetracked in fucking math test. Motherfucking math. Son of a bitch. Oh, by the way, I am currently just doing shit. I'm playing a game. Math test fucking sucks. But, yeah. Uh, just whatever. There's not that much. There's not much of a problem there. it happened. It happened. I can't do anything about it, but I think I was in the part where he was said he got Tomoe's and all that shit. Yeah, he does have Tomoe, like, he has Mangekyou already and all that. Like, I don't understand how he wouldn't. But, yeah, Minato is in the barrier. Naruto's like, why the fuck should I help that motherfucker? I wanna watch him die. He's like, I wanna watch him die. So bad. But he decides not to, considering the fact he would rather have the mist in a good place than let it die like that. Let him die like that. He knows Minato's important to some degree. As much as he doesn't want to admit it, he knows Minato is worth something. In his useless ass in the story, he knows he's worth something at least. So, yeah. Yeah, so Minato is over there fighting Orochimaru. Naruto's fighting uh I'm gonna say since Kurama's actually nice in the story, he gave him a summon. So his summon is I want to say the boss summon's name is IMA. Fuck it, IMA. Let's go with that. That sounds like a cool ass name. IMA is the boss summon's name. And as much as motherfuckers might want to say no, fuck it. He might want to summon. And I kind of want that too, to be honest with you. But the summon is IMA is very powerful. Even he's the boss summon. He has 7 tails. And since he's on par with the 7 tails Bijou. And may I add, that is fucking overpowered if you consider it. On par with the 7 tails Bijou, my man. Or I can't remember names of them. That is far out of my concern range. My goddamn concern. But yes, he is fighting. What is it? Gamabunta. Minato summons. Let's just say the berry is big enough for Gamabunta to fit in there, and so in turns, he summoned Gamabunta to help him fight. And Gamabunta has been helping him throughout the whole battle. Naruto summons the boss summon for foxes, and he's actually destroying. He's actually destroying them. And so what is happening over here is due to the simple fact is Naruto is honestly just mollywopping uh uh is honestly mollywopping him. Like no doubt the Shikaku is getting his ass handed to him. It's that simple. It's in reality it's that simple. Uh You might say no, I say yes, fuck it. This is not going to be the best story ever, even considering my standards. I know what I'm capable of. Hell, I know that better than most people. But what I'm going to say is Naruto knows what to fucking do. Takeshi's like a swordsman too. So he's like having a sword with him at all times. So he gets literally his sword out, starts was it hitting cut off Shikaku's arm first, and then goes on to go for his head, but misses because Shikaku fires an air blast. As I don't think many people know, Shikaku just has a really good wind affinity. Surprisingly, he's a really good one. As much as I don't want to admit it, he does. But yeah, Shikaku in terms goes in full throttle, immediately goes in just charging because that type of man he is, after all. Shikaku goes in. He's hitting the Tamaki. I'm actually gonna call him Takeshi. Takeshi's hitting him hard, and I mean hard. Like this is not something Shikaku is gonna be able to take much more of, let alone. Tamakichi's going in head first. He's honestly helping out Naruto a lot in this battle. He Since he has the Sharingan, he is gonna have Mangekyou. Honestly, why the hell not am I gonna not give him that shit? But yes, Naruto has Mangekyou. Sue me. Who cares? But yeah, Naruto is completely relying on Tamakichi to be the base of his avatar, I guess you can say. He's relying on him to be the base of the avatar. And the base of the avatar is honestly not very effective. But Tamakichi's being the base. He is kind of like Mario does, where he gets an extra arm. The extra arm only does so much. But yeah, he's going in with the top arm, hitting him pretty hard, even for his standards. Tamaguchi's not even used to hitting that hard, let alone anywhere around that mass. Anywhere around that, he's not used to whatsoever. So he's surprised as hell that this amount of power is just coming from his summoner's ability, let alone. Hell, he's liking it a lot. It's honestly really reassuring that he chose a good summoner in his terms. That's what he considers a good summoner. But yes, he's honestly demolishing him. But yeah, in terms of demolishing, he's getting pushed back pretty hard. Pretty hard, be honest. If anything, Naruto has the clear advantage. Given no doubt, he has a clear advantage on this. That is obvious by where this stands. And Naruto knows that. With Tamakichi's help, he's honestly just destroying him. And he knows they don't have a chance. But yeah, he's preferably staying out of range in some sense. He's staying out of range, but he's also being in a close enough range to where he can do some serious damage. And he knows that, so he enjoys it. Hell, he loves his summoner at this point. The fact that he has this much power and able to boost his original stats, fucking, he's loving it. You can basically call him like the happiest fox on earth, god damn it. But continuing on, Gamakichi's honestly getting a very big boost to his original stats, which is very helpful to him. Because it's still, he's the power of the Seven Tails beat you. I'm actually going to point out they have the Three Tails too. Three Tails came in early. Let's just say that. Three Tails got early, got an early life. Got back early. Let's just say that. Piece of shit. But anyways, the tank is going one slash after another. Just no clear winner. That is about as simple as this is gonna get. No clear winner. No clear loser in this fight. That's the best this is gonna get for them, and he knows that. They both know there's not gonna be a clear winner in this fight. Hell, as much as they don't want to admit it, they have to. Because it's just simply the fact is there's no way Tamakichi's gonna be able to take out Shikaku by himself. That much is obvious to him. But yeah. But yes, one after another, just continuous beatings. Uh, One after another is just continuously just destroying them. There's no chance for them, to be honest. Why the fuck is this a thing? God damn, I just want to play some games to tell a story, but damn. Motherfuckers won't even let me do that. But, yeah. But, in terms of power, he's pretty much owning Shikaku easily. As much as he might not want to admit it, he knows he's gonna be fucked. But yeah, Tamakichi is going in with full Susanoo armor, helping out Naruto in this fight, which is, I would say, pretty damn good. A pretty damn good support if you think about it. A pretty damn good support for what he's doing. But that's my word for it. But yes, Naruto was on terms. Actually, he's better. He's better than what's going on right now. He's easily gonna be able to take him out. Like, no doubt about it. Shikaku is done for. Shikaku is done for, and he knows that. Shikaku does not stand no chance. He's gonna get destroyed, and he knows that, sadly. I kind of like Shikaku and Boruto. He's toned down a lot. He's actually pretty nice. That's as much as I'm gonna say. But, and don't get me wrong, I don't like Boruto. It's on some pushy shit. We wanted, like, oh, we want him to make peace. Yeah, I know and understand that. But the whole plot of Boruto, even their tuning examples, is actually pretty pathetic. If you think about it. The thing that's supposed to bring excitement is boring, in some sense. But, yeah. It was honestly pretty decent, but I'm gonna say this fight was in Tamakichi's favor with Naruto managed to use an attack, a super, to completely disregard the entirety of all of Shikaku's power. He literally stripped it straight from him. and I'm not even going to say anything else. He stripped his power, basically. But yeah, Shikaku did not have a chance. Shikaku got utterly destroyed. If he wanted to, he couldn't. That's just as simple as it's going to be. Even if he wanted to fight back, he had no chance of doing so. Hell, he even knew if he want any chance in the fight was going to be a slip up. They had to slip up in order to give him a chance in that fight. And by the way they were fighting, there's no way he's gonna get a slip up. But that's touche. But touche. But if anything goes on with that fight, it would have to be more or less the entirety of Naruto and his team interns. Their only problem would honestly be for the fact that their teamwork was strictly Takeshi. He's used to working alone, so he's not completely used to the fact that he can actually have someone that rely on with power. So that's one of the major slip-ups for that fight, but I consider it clean. But then he rushes over after defeating Shikaku. He in turn works with Tamakichi, and he's like, "Hey, they're on a fucking roof. What does a roof not have? Support." And he just takes a full advantage of the fact that they're on a damn roof, knocks down the support, and goes in. And I mean, when it goes in, he goes in for it. Like, no chance. Gives him nothing. Not even a goddamn regard of what the hell they're doing. If anything, he's just fucking destroying them. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There's just the massacre. That's the easiest way to put it. Massacre. A massacre was all there was. Orochimaru is attacking Minato in the barrier right now. Naruto asks what's going on with Mei. She says she's fine. And, Mei, mine, which is her little sister if I remember correctly, and, her are all in sync of what they know they need to do. And yes, they completely go for an outright, just devastating attack. They give no regard to who's there. They completely go in for the attack. That's the easiest way to put that. They give no dams. Like, not a single one. If anything, the only problem with that was for the fact they really, really heavily should have got more people for that invasion. Hell, they weren't expecting the Mizukage to actually help Minato, because they knew she hated him. May I remind you, they knew she hated him. That's why they did the invasion. But yeah. Now that I think about it, it's not the best move. Was not the best move whatsoever. In reality, they're like, ah, shit. They kind of fucked up. But yeah, the invasion goes relatively good. Minato does take some considerable amount of damage, where he's gonna be in the hospital for at least a good while, give or take. A good amount of time.
Not as much as Moshimura would have liked if he went down like that, but pretty a decent amount. Minato is honestly barely holding on to his life. Naruto's like, as much as I hate you, as much as I fucking hate you, I gotta get you to live, 'cause that would disturb the balance of all the other nations. 'Cause you're a prick. Now get the fuck out of my sights, you stupid ass bitch. Yeah, yeah, that was the whole thing for that. They they stood no chance whatso fucking ever. If anything, the closest thing they had to a shot of uh injuring Minato or actually Orochimaru before like you know what? I'm actually gonna give it some matching snake skits wallets, Carmi. Which one do you want? You want some matching snakeskin wallets, Carmi? The Orochimaru was like, what? What? What do you mean by that? Like, oh, nothing. You just make some very nice leather. And Orochimaru was genuinely fucking terrified when he heard that. He was genuinely terrified for the fact that this kid, this kid was thinking about skinning him and putting him into a wallet. And you could tell that he wasn't joking by just looking into his fucking eyes. You can tell he would love that enjoyment. But sadly, he wasn't going to get it because Minato. Always the bastard Minato in these series. But anyways, yeah. In terms of what happens, Naruto goes completely, I guess, basically alpha mode. Fucking goes after Orochimaru, cuts off one of his hands, kicks him in the kneecap, bakes his fucking jaw with an uppercut, does a backflip in stationary place in air, and just fucking kicks his head so far into the ground where it's at least 30 feet minimum, with minimum force, may I add, very minimum force. To the fact is because he wasn't caring that much to do that. He wasn't trying. He was just trying to play with him, honestly. Naruto was just trying to play. Because Naruto wants some fun. We all gotta acknowledge the fact that Naruto must be bored as hell in these series. But yeah. But yeah. What is it? Minato in terms just doesn't even get a chance to get his own snakeskin wallet. He, they just take the pleasure out of it. If you want to be honest, they just took the pleasure out of it in the easiest way possible. They took the pleasure Minato wanted of skinning him and Hiruzen at the same time. He took that. Sadly, but not sadly, Orochimaru had it coming. Actually the funniest part is Orochimaru's like in Boruto is just like Orochimaru-sama, like it's like what the fuck? What happened to him? Like if someone just jumps into Boruto, like what the fuck happened to that asshole? That is the easiest way to put it. What the hell happened to him? When did he get all lovey-dovey shit? This is weird. I can agree with you. I was like, what the fuck? I can't remember half the stuff that I have in Shippuden about. I was like, that ain't right. That ain't fucking right. As far as I know, that shouldn't be fucking how it goes. But, yeah. Who cares? You wanted a story, I got a story. I'm probably making this an hour just for letting up on you last week. Okay, actually, if you're a genuine subscriber, tell me if you want me to read some fanfic stories which are not complete fucking utter dog shit, which are just romance ships. Fucking, I hate the ones that just focus on romance. I want some action, not. I mean, if I get action on the side, if it's action, then romance on the side, I am. Oh, that is perfect to me. Personally, that'd be perfect. But yeah, but going on, he in turns automatically uses all of his power. Breaks Orochimaru. He kills him on the spot. Cellforce tried to help him, just it stabs him. He throws two chains through their heart, all four chains through all their hearts, and just lands them on the ground like nothing. He was not. They were nothing to him, pretty much. That was the whole example of what they were to him. And that was all they were to him. Nothing. And rebuilding process. The Minato tries to ask for alliance. The Mizukage denies it, in terms of the fact that she knew what he did, and he doesn't. She doesn't want anything to happen. Like, we regret that we didn't watch it. Please, just give us another chance. Like, I don't watch you. You knew what happened, Minato. Fuck it. You saw me from your office when it happened. I don't want to hear shit from you. The best thing you can do is stay out of my life and I stay out of yours. I swear. I want to fucking kill you, but I can't. I could easily very well do it right now without minimum effort. And you know that. So keep that in mind, Minato. Don't try to piss me off more. Don't try to piss me any more than you have. But yeah, Minato knows Naruto's serious about this, and he knows that he has every right to be pissed at him, but he just wants a chance to make it up. That's what he's saying. He wants a chance. And and Naruto is fine. You can have one chance. One goddamn fucking chance. You mess that up, you got one chance, and that's it. Clear? And Minato just says thank you over and over again. He's like, don't make me regret my decision, Minato. Don't. That's the last thing I want to regret, giving you a chance. Huh, that's pretty cool abilities. Anyways, yeah, Minato purposely he disregards Naruto tries not to let it show, but he's thankful that he can actually forgive Minato. Because to be fair, he wanted to have his dad for once. The fact that he's getting this now, he's kind of overjoyed. As much as he doesn't want to admit it, he is overjoyed for this fact. But yeah, Minato. Minato is not gonna let what he did to Naruto ever again happen, and he very well knows it's that he fucked up. He fucked up so bad, and he doesn't want to let that happen again. So yes, Minato Minato goes in
But yes, Minato knows what he needs to do, and he's willing to do anything just to get another chance with his son. I mean, and Naruto sees that, and he respects Minato now. He understands how much he really means it, and he's thankful that Minato actually sees that. He fucked up. He fucked up bad, and he's trying to make amends as much as he can, at the very least. Wait, did my match fuck froze? No. Oh, okay, never mind. It stopped for a little. I was worried as hell. But yeah, Minato is thankful that he's getting another chance. But yes, Naruto knows Minato doesn't deserve it. Hell, he doesn't want to give him it, but he knows he should. He knows he should. He really knows he should give him that chance. To at least try and make amends with him. As that's as much as he's willing to admit it. He knows he should make amends with Minato. Because after all, he still is his father as much as he doesn't want to admit it. He still is his father through and through. And you can't just disregard that fact. He may not be the best father. Hell, he might not even be a perfect father for him, but he knows exactly what a father should do in some case. But yeah, he knows that he should give Minato another chance. I don't know why I'm saying shit over and over again. It's getting on actually it's getting more on my nerves the fact I keep on doing this because I'm actually trying to play a game too. But yeah, he leaves it at that for now. He gives Minato a chance. He lets his guard down a little. He doesn't put it down whatsoever completely down. He just has it down a little. About a very, very, very small amount that he even has down. But yes, Minato is not the best father. He knows that. He's trying to make amends. He goes back to Kiri and he thinks I think I made him do Last Wish, Crota's, and Vault of Glass. So now it's Taking King. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. So I don't think I made him do Last Wish yet. No, he hasn't done Last Wish. I'm giving you a spoiler, am I? Fuck it. Who cares? Spoilers all have good consequences at the end. Satisfy fan base, etc. Who cares, honestly? You gotta know what happens earlier than you're supposed to. So you have time to prepare and actually be psyched. Hell. But yes, Minato does get a second chance. As much as people might not want to give that to him, I know people don't want me to give that to him, but he's gonna get it. I always believe, in some regards, he just neglected him and he knows what he fucked up in. He didn't abuse him, and actually, I'm gonna cut the part where Minato knew what was going on. I'm gonna cut that part out. Minato didn't know what was going on, and he thought Naruto was having a good old day playing with his friends. So yeah, we go on to the Taken King. Honestly, this is the part I've been most excited for, honestly. Personal opinion, I'm more psyched for this than most of the other things in this goddamn series. Just for the fact that it's the Taken King. I love that shit.
But yeah, Taking King happening now. First encounter, Naruto uses shadow clones. He takes a while to understand the complexity because I don't think many people give credit to the Hive. It's just not. It seems plain simple, but it's not. In its entirety, it's not plain and simple. The shit that the Hive constructed, especially the Dreadnought, its firing system is a very ingenious piece of work. That is very ingenious. But yes, Naruto thinks of a way to counter it. He does counter it. So yeah, the countering is not necessarily the biggest thing Naruto's been doing. He's very easily taken out. He's very easily taken the bosses out with the shadow clones. But he goes in with orbs, he gets those down. He in terms easily counters most of the counters by just going to a Bijou form. Hell, most people with a Telebeast can easily just do that and instantly just destroy this encounter. If anything, he's probably the most equipped to take this on. He decides he's not going to use his Bijou transformation or Kurama Chakra mode, stage 2. And to defeat this, he's going to do this purely with his own weaponry, as well as skill. You may ask him what skill. He actually has fighting styles. Cough, cough. He has fighting styles. Especially with that sword of his. Oh, that sword is honestly a very genius piece of work. I'm very surprised that not many people consider shacks as like swords in D1 good, ingenious pieces of work. Quite insulting. Honestly, very insulting. But yes, that is the main effect of that. He, in terms, tries his hardest to not let that happen. He's fighting the odds, all the odds against him in order to win. But he knows it's not gonna work. Hell, even if he wanted to, it's not the most ingenious idea to go completely against the entire unknown force, may I add, an unknown force in order in order to win this. He knows he needs to play smart. Hell, he knows that for sure. He needs to play smart. There's no way he's going. Oh shit. Anyways, there's no way he's gonna win against anyone if he doesn't play smart in this. First encounter gets that done. I think War Priest. War Priest. He uses the Shadow Clones in the beginning to figure that out. He gets his stuff down easily. He gets his stuff down very easily in terms. Motherfucking Locust. Piece of shit. Trying to take down my shit. But yeah. Locust, in terms just purely, that sucks. I hate the long range. But yeah. Okay, but anyways, continuing on from that subject. He, in terms, is easily beating the War Chieftain with those Shadow Clones. In sense, he's doing the phases pretty well. To be honest with you, he he's like experienced veteran at that point with dealing with that. But yeah, but if anything, he knows he's gonna have to do a lot more in order to win that. But if anything, he's trying his hardest to hold out. He defeats the War Chieftain. I think it's the tunnels and the ogre. He figures out the ogre's puzzle, does the amount of damage needed to kill. Uh, Sun Singers, the twin singers, whatever the fuck they're called. I hate those bitches. They are absolute cancer. But yeah, but yes, the war chieftain are is dead. The priest, in sense, is pretty, honestly, pretty heavily hurt. Hell, if he wanted to, he can consider him out of this fight easily. Without any care, he's easily out of this fight. But yeah, War Chieftain's out of the fight. The ogre is taken out swiftly. The twin singers are dead. They've gotten taken out swiftly too. They stood like no chance defeating him. Honestly, there's like no chance of them actually taking him out. Hell, I would consider it's almost impossible. But yes, he does get taken out. So Sixers, but Oryx just is standing there by himself at the last finishing touch to this. Naruto doesn't even give a fuck. Flying fuck Oryx is a big motherfucker. He just sits there, just intently just waiting to fucking kill him. He goes in pure just fucking hands. He gives him the hands. That's as easy way I'm gonna put it. He gives him hands. He's gonna give him those hands. You better catch those Uzumaki hands. He gets taken a beating from Naruto. A fucking beating. No, not any remorse was left for that poor soul. That is was how bad that this motherfucker did that to him. But yeah, Naruto on the other hand, he destroyed Oryx. He cut off one of his arms at the beginning of the fight, taking him out rather swiftly. If anyone were to say, he took him out almost perfectly, given the circumstances that were there. He took him out like just fucking by the book, if you want to say it. He was taken out easily by the books, and that's the easiest way to put that. He swiftly taken out by the books. A trademark, just easy victory in his terms. If anything were to be said, he was not gonna be happy with what happened, and anyone would know that. Goddamn, is it blister back there? Fucking hell. But yeah, nothing was in his way. He destroyed him, given no fucking chance. He was Oryx was given no chance. No chance in order to live that. But yes, Oryx was given no chance. He was swiftly taken care of. If anything, The only problem was that the fact is they were not immortal. Well, technically Naruto is immortal. Oryx isn't. As much as people want to say he is, he's not. It's proven in canon lore. He can, sure, he can go into the next world and all that shit, but he ain't immortal. He ain't no fucking immortal. That is easily proven. He's not proven to be immortal. You motherfuckers might say he is immortal and shit. I don't give a damn. He not no mortal. Hell, you can say anything you want, but he ain't gonna be no immortal. That that fact is already gonna be a goddamn given. But yeah, he was easily taken care of by the rest of them, given no chance to do much, let alone have a proper indication he actually did something. In the world, guard existent thing, pretty much like that. Got no chance to do shit. But he was brutally beaten, and as much as I kind of want to do this because of solo leveling, he got the power to make any enemy taken. And they serve him, but he calls them echoes. Because technically, a taken is technically an echo of its former self. As much we can all agree that it's basically a version of its older self, but just distorted, no will of its own, following a master's command. That's pretty much a taken. But yeah, a taken, the build has the ability to take taken. So yeah, Mizukage's forces are easily, easily one of the strongest here. Gonna be one of the strongest in terms of ability and mass. But yeah, the UNSC easily took him out. Or not UNSC, but in terms, that was an easy win. It was easily taken care of and easily destroyed. He went back to May, Mine, and the Mizukage, and Karami. I'm gonna call that an end for the video. Look, I'm tired right now too. Fucking woke up, went to sleep at like 1, woke up at 6 because someone, like 6, 7, I can't remember, because someone woke me up at that time to go do some practice. But I fucking hate that. But yeah, have a good night, y'all. This has been Gamer What Ifs. Play games, have a good time. Remember that. If anyone says raging in a game is bad, it's good because you're expressing your anger at something that's not a person. More, if anything, you're just having a good time. You're spending your time. Have a good night, y'all. Have a good day. Sorry I didn't post last week. I was planning to, things came up.